Oh, hi. Welcome to the AoA News. I'm Sarah Bennett. Well, many minds are clear because starting Tuesday the 27th, the policy Don't Ask, Don't Tell is being repealed from the military. For those who don't know, this policy was put into place by President Bill Clinton in 1993. This policy actually prohibited homosexuals from saying their orientation freely. Those who did say had a high chance of being discharged from the service. Now, homosexuals are free to speak their minds. So now same-sex partners will be able to be notified if their partner is injured or killed in action. However, details are still being kept secret. Even though this policy is removed, this will not change the way that our men and women of the military perform in action. We now go live to Megan Burge for our next story. This comes live from the I-5. What's the word out there, Megan?
Not so good, Sarah. At about 8:45 p.m. on Monday the 26th, traffic on the I-5 was backed up quite a bit. A trailer had tipped over when the driver said he felt his trailer sway and he lost control. The 28-foot trailer fell onto its side, blocking the northbound lanes for quite a while. The driver is now facing $7,000 worth of damage, but thankfully no one got hurt. Back to you, Sarah.
Thank you, Megan. The weather out right now is looking really nice. The sun is shining, there's a bunch of blue skies, and the seagulls are out right now. Throughout the week, we've seen a lot of high winds and a lot of raining. So right now, it's a bit windy of wind high of 5 to 10 miles per hour, and it's a bit wet. We've seen a lot of puddles, and throughout the beginning of the week, we've seen a lot of heavy rain and an on and off sessions of drizzling and mistiness. And I do not think that the weather is going to clear up or get any better throughout the next of the week. It's Oregon. It's never predictable. So I recommend going out, getting yourself a nice coat, just dress warm, and get some hot chocolate, cozy up around the fireplace. Stay healthy because we've seen an epidemic of colds throughout North Eugene. It's not been really pretty. So thankfully, people are recovering.
Thank you, Sarah, for that weather report. Now, Megan and I are going to give some small story reports that are going around. For our first one, school limits the number of trips to the bathroom. Students at a suburban Chicago high school will have to hold it or risk staying after school. A policy at Evergreen Park High School allows students to leave class 3 times per semester to go to the restroom. After that, they have to make up any missed class time after school. Principal Bill Sanderson says that the policy is designed to make sure that students don't miss valuable class time. He says it determines them from using restrooms visits as an excuse to miss class. Each teacher gets to decide whether to enforce the policy in their classes, but some students argue that they don't have time to stop at the restroom. Otherwise, because they only get 5 minutes between classes.
And on to our next story. Apple sells 4 million iPhones in 3 days. Apple Corporation on Monday said it sold more than 4 million units of the new iPhone model in 3 days, meaning it's selling more than twice as fast as the previous model did when it launched last year. Apple and its phone company partners started selling the iPhone 4S on Friday in the US, Australia, Canada, France, Germany, Japan, and Britain. They are coming to 22 more countries by the end of the month. When Apple launched the iPhone 4 last year, it sold 1.7 million in the first 3 days. There are 2 more launch countries than last year, and there are also more phone companies that sell the phone. In the US, Sprint is the new carrier, joining AT&T and Verizon Wireless. On Friday, both AT&T and Sprint said the new phone had broken sales records. At Verizon Wireless, a lot of pent-up iPhone demand was satisfied with the February launch of the iPhone 4, the first iPhone for that company.
For our next story, school wins gold medal for reducing obesity. 5-year-olds dance hip-hop to the alphabet. Third graders learn math by twisting into geometric shapes. Fifth graders calculate calories, and everyone goes to the gym every day. In the middle of America's heartland, a small public school, Northeast Elementary Magnet School, has taken on a hefty task, reversing obesity. It's won a gold medal for it, becoming the first elementary school in the country to receive that award from the Alliance for Healthier Generation. The cafeteria here serves fruit and veggies, low fat or no fat milk, no sodas or fried foods, no gooey desserts. There are no sweets on kids' birthdays, and food is never used as a reward. Teachers wear pedometers, and the parents have to sign a contract committing to the school's healthy approach.
And as our last story is a man dressed as Batman told not to wear a costume. The Michigan man who was arrested after being spotted atop a building while wearing a Batman costume won't be dressing up for a while. 32-year-old Mark Williams was sentenced Monday to 6 months of probation. During that time, a judge says he's not allowed to wear costumes, including the Batman one he was wearing when police picked him up in May. The Harbor Springs man earlier pleaded guilty from attempted resisting an officer. Williams said he was inspired by others who dress up as superheroes to prevent crimes and reach out to the homeless. That is it for our news today. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.